Yeah. Hey. Young Money. Trigger Trey.
Hey y'all, what's up? ER gang. So I'm back with a video. Y'all probably looking at me like, this girl with all this color, like what's going on? Yo, you know your girl not afraid to try no color now. Like, it's okay to try some color. Like, you know, sometimes it won't look right, sometimes it will. Just, you know, explore. And as y'all see, I'm exploring, trying some new color, introducing a new color. So I'm just going to be telling y'all a lot. I'm gonna be giving y'all story time. As y'all know, didn't make it to prom. It's crazy. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put my phone on do not disturb because we don't want no interruptions here while I'm recording. So let me put this on do not disturb. Okay, so back to the video. So I'm about to be telling y'all about how I almost didn't make it to prom, and it was just so much stressful. And to all the 2022 people that's finna go to prom this year, y'all might just want to look at this because y'all gonna be like, I'm just glad that she told me. Like, I'm just so glad. So let's get into the video. Okay, so where do I start? Okay, so how I almost didn't make it to prom. So I was just running down and just tell you everything. Okay, so as y'all know, you have to plan ahead for prom. Like, you can't just plan at last minute for prom, and then you know, if you want it to go good and you want it to be how you want it, you gotta plan that ahead of time. You can't come at last minute. So I started around my year, which is 2021. I started around my year back in September. So I started back in September, and mind you, I've been talking about prom way before, like in the summertime type stuff, before school even started, before I even went into my 12th grade year, you feel me? So I was already geeked about prom. I was geeked, I was ready. I'm like, hey, it's my year, I'm happy, I'm about to turn up, like I can't wait to go to prom and I finally get the experience or whatever. So I was happy. I was looking for dresses online, looking at ideas, all types of stuff. So it was just a headache, and I'm about to tell y'all, it was a headache. Like, if I could go back in time, I would not go to prom, but I would do it more differently, for real. Because the way it went down, like, it made me don't want to go. But at the same time, prom was fun. It was most definitely fun. So anywho, I planned ahead in September, geeked up, looking at ideas, all that. So that's when I took a break, got stressed out, and I was stressing the first month. Like, it wasn't even my prom. It wasn't my prom. I was stressed the first month of just looking. Like, I'm like, oh my God. I'm glad I started early, because if I would have waited until the last minute, no telling what, like. But y'all finna hear the crazy part at the end. So I'm geeked up, looking for prom ideas, and I got stressed out, stopped for a while, and I kept going. Like, I kept looking for ideas and kept looking. So as y'all know, I had a prom date or whatever, and you know, I had my prom date. I didn't even know I was gonna have a prom date. It was in shock to me because I really thought nobody didn't want to go to prom with me, and I just was like, I'm going by myself because I don't think nobody want to go to prom with me. So it was in shock because somebody actually wanted to go to prom with me. And out of all my siblings, well, my sisters that had their prom, they had prom dates, but they took a girl, you feel me, like they friends. They ain't really had like a male type. So I really was the first female from the, you know, household, family, whatever you call it. I was the first female actually that took a male to prom. The first one. Everybody was in shock because they like, what? So I didn't know. I thought I was going by myself. So I ended up getting a prom date. we end up just getting ideas, picking the colors. Well, to be honest, I picked the colors and he went along with it because he liked the colors that I picked. Because, you know, your girl come with creativity of the colors. So, you know, yeah, shout out to me. I'm good with the color picking. You feel me? And, you know, I wanted to pick a color that it wasn't well known, because I didn't want to go picking a basic color that I know everybody gonna probably pick. So I outside the box and really pick something different. And I wouldn't say I'm the first person that wore this color, because I wasn't. I did see people out of state or whatever wearing the color, but I wanted to just pick something that I know nobody wasn't gonna wear. So anywho, so I'm just, so come after a couple of months heading towards prom, and it's like in April, or was it in April? I think it was the beginning of April. Yes, it was the beginning of April. And that's when I started like, oh snap, I gotta hurry up and get my stuff, my dress. I really gotta hurry up and get this done. Like, I have no time to be wasting. Like, this is really coming to an end. It really is. So at this point, I'm getting stressed out. I'm like, I gotta go get my dress, this and that. So I went inside a couple of prom stores. And I went to this first prom store. I ain't gonna put their name out, but I'm gonna just tell y'all how they did me for real. I went into this prom store, this first prom store, and what was it? Oh, I tried on. I told the lady my color of my, you know, my prom colors that I'm wearing. So inside their store, you can't really go in there and really like ram through. Well, yeah, you can, but it's like they picking the dress out for you. So you can't even go in there and scan, you know, go through the stuff without them. You know, they have to like pick it. Like, you tell them the color that they come bringing the dresses out. You feel me? But okay, I'm just telling y'all about the other store, but I'm gonna stick to one store. So I'm in the store, whatever. She come with a dress that's not even my color. Like, I'm not even gonna cuss, but I told you my color. Why would you come bringing another color? First of all, I didn't even like the dress. It looked so old. And on top of that, I ain't gonna lie, I did look the good in it. I did. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I look good in the dress, but it wasn't my colors. And I seen the dress. I'm like, honey, this is not my color. Like, but I'm like, let me just try it on, because you never know, I might change my mind. Which is, I wasn't never changing my mind about my prom colors. I don't even know what I was thinking about that. So I tried the dress on. I'm like, oh no, I look like some little, I can't even say it because I don't want to, you know, bash, you know. So I'm like, I look, it's not giving. Like, I'm like, it's really not giving. It's not. So that was the only, they didn't really have my color. So she was trying to piece stuff together and trying to, you know, make it close to my color. So I'm like, honey, this is not going to do. So I'm going to have to just go to another prom store, because you was not going to do. And it's like she was rushing me, trying to put down a payment. Like, baby, I don't want that dress. I don't want that dress. You can have that dress. You can, you know, I'm out. I'm Gucci. I'm out. Like, I don't want anything. So, okay, my bad. Yeah, I'm looking out the window trying to see who that is. So, on to the next store. So, I'm on to the next prom store, and I go in there, and I see a dress. At first, I seen the dress, and I'm like, you know what, let me chill out. This not my color. I gotta stay inside my color range. You feel me? So I was looking through the dresses. I could not find no dress that I liked. And it was, yes, it was a Pacific style I was going with. I was not finna just put on any dress because I see the color. It was a Pacific style I was going with. I wanted a little, you know, mermaid type look, like a long train at the end. And the dresses I seen, it was not giving. It really wasn't. So I'm in a store still looking through the little dresses and stuff. I was not seeing it. And at this point, I'm getting stressed out. I'm like, in a minute I'm about to just say I'm not finna go. I'm really not. So the one lady came with a dress. She was giving me other colors, and I'm like, Listen, I don't know if I'm not speaking English or is they not hearing me or what. She come giving me a whole different color that I didn't even ask for. Trying to change my mind like, oh, I think this will be cute. Oh, wear this. Oh, wear that. Like, do you not understand I have a color? And I understand it was getting close to the time, so I really didn't have that much time to really be picky. But at the same time, it was a certain look I was going for. You feel me? So, in the meantime, I'm trying on all these other color dresses, irritated. And I'm like, at this point, I'm just going to have to change my color. I don't got no choice. It's getting close to prom. I don't have time to be being picky. So, at this point, I'm like, let me just try on the colors. So she come with another dress out of nowhere, and it was silver and white. And I'm like, and with a mermaid thing. So I'm like, okay, like you really came with my color that I wanted. So maybe this is the dress I will go for. You feel me? So I'm trying on the dress. I'm like, yes, this is the dress. I like it. I want to go with it. And it's with my color range. You feel me? And you know it wasn't much options for real. So I'm like, I have to go with this dress. So I went to try the dress on. I'm like, oh, it's cute, but it was a little, you know, basic. So, and y'all, at this point, the only reason I picked that dress, because I was so fed up. I'm like, at this point, I don't care what I wear. I'm just so irritated. I'm ready for this to be over with. I'm stressed out. So the only reason I picked that dress because I was stressed out. So it was nothing but a little basic white, silver, shimmery, little mermaid white dress. And I picked it. Everybody was like, Shelby, you want this dress? You want this dress? And you know, my siblings was with me, and they was like, you know what? It's cute or whatever. It's giving, but you know, you should at least pick. Cause they tried to get me to change my color, and I was not changing my color. It was a specific look I was going for. I don't care how many dresses they brought out that was cute. I don't even care how many dresses or anything they brought out. I was not changing my color range. It was a look I was going for. So I went and got the little basic simple white dress. So I'm walking out of the store. They're like, is you sure you want this dress? Sure. I'm like, I'm just so over it. I'm fed up. I don't even care no more. So I said, yes, I want the dress. So I leave the store. Everybody's like, I mean, the dress is nice, but I was expecting you to go all out. Like, it's not really like giving. So everybody trying to change my mind to get, you know, look for another dress. Mind you, we already put a down payment down for the dress. You know, you feel me? We already put money down on that dress. So everybody was talking to me about some Shelby. I think, you know, everybody wanted me to go all out. Because I was so fed up. I didn't even care. I was ready for this to be over with. So I'm just thinking about, should I really try again and really, like, you know, rethink this over, because it's only one moment that I get. So my sister came with somebody to do a custom dress, and she is the bomb. Like, when I see her dress, I'm like, yes, I gotta change my dress. I gotta change my dress. I'm just like, dang, but we already put a down payment down for the first dress. You feel me? So my whole dress, so the down payment I put down, I couldn't get a refund because they didn't do a refund, so it's more so store credit. So I ended up getting a custom dress made at last minute. And when I tell y'all, I was stressing out because prom was right around the corner. So I'm like, oh my God, is my dress gonna be ready? Is it gonna be ready? I'm irritated. I'm crying. I'm irritated because I'm like, no telling, like, what if my dress don't be here in time? You feel me? So I'm stressing out. I'm crying. I'm just so fed up. I'm ready to give up. I'm just ready to just stop this because I'm so stressed out, and I never thought prom would stress you out this much to the point you're stressed out. So I ended up getting my custom dress made. Thank the Lord. Like, I barely would have had, well, I would have had a dress. I would have just wanted a simple basic white silver shimmery dress, mermaid dress. But it's just like I canceled that order, you know, you feel me? So the lady with the custom dress, she was my last luck. Like, she was. And thank the Lord, she came in clutch. Like, she really did the mess out my dress. Like, girl, you done did your thing. You done did the thing. You really done did the thing on my dress. At last minute too, you really came in clutch. Like, she came in clutched. I mean, I had my dress the next day. Next day shipping. We paid for next day shipping. We was not playing no. I was not playing no games. Like, I need that dress next day. I'm tired of stressing. I need that dress next day. So finally, my dress finally came. I cried when I seen it because I'm like, what? This dress so gorgeous. You feel me? So I am going to show some pictures at the end of the video so y'all can get a good look at the dress. You feel me? But yes, that dress, she did her thing with that dress. So y'all, now here's the part. So I got my dress, I got my shoes, I got everything else. Now here's the part how I did not make it. Now this is like the second or third, I believe. It's like so many different parts of this. Y'all gonna be like, it's so crazy. But this is the last part of it. And I barely even made it. The day of prom, like prom was next day. The next day, like literally next day. So I was trying to order my bundles or whatever for my hair. And everybody, it was a holiday going on. Something about it was a holiday. I don't know what holiday it was, but everybody was, you know, sold out of 613 bundle hair. Because they said they sorry. They just sold out. Like, when I mean, I didn't call so many bundle people. And my sister hair company, I could have ordered from hers, but her hair wasn't going to be here in time. You feel me? So I was like calling around. Like, at this point, I'm like, skip the hair quality. I just need some hair. You feel me? I need the hair. I need my hair done. Like, promise the next day. So I'm like, I just need some hair. I'm like, please. Like, I need some hair. So at this point, I'm just calling any and everybody hair company. I swear to God, any and everybody hair company. For some hair, some bundles. Like, I even care how the quality was. Long as it's 613 hair and I could dye it my color that I wanted, that's fine. So I'm just calling anywhere. So I'm just calling people. They're like, sorry, I'm out of 613 here. We're gonna be restocking. And everybody was gonna say they restocked, but it was the next day. You feel me? So out of nowhere, I luckily found a lady that had 613 here. Luckily, but it wasn't the inch that I wanted. But I had to just pick, cause you know, baby, promised the next day. So it's like I didn't have no choice. So I was crying. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not gonna have my hair done. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not gonna have my hair done. Like, this is just a disaster, I swear. And I was literally calling my prom date. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this no more. I can't, like, I'm giving up. I'm so giving up. He was like, just calm down. Just calm down. I'm like, no. Like, I was having anxiety attacks. I was having a lot. Like, I was going through so much. Y'all will even understand. Like, prom will really stress you out. Swear to God. And mind you, I started in September looking. Matter of fact, I was talking about it in summer, but I started in September. You feel me? Looking for dresses. And how did I end up doing last minute stuff? You feel me? And I've been looking in September. I didn't went through all this, and I started in September. It's just crazy. But I ended up just finding a lady. Thank God, that was God. Because prom was the next day and I didn't have my bundles. So that was most definitely God, for real, for me. He came in clutched. So I ended up finding a lady with 613 hair. And, you know, that was it. It really was. I ended up got my hair, got home, bleached it. Not bleached it, but, you know, dyed it. And prom was the next day. And that was really it. It really was, y'all. I really almost didn't make it to prom. Like, that was God. When I tell you that was God, it was God. So, would I do it again? I would do prom over again, but I would most definitely plan like the year before, because I planned in September and I was still stressed out. So this is something you gotta plan a year before. You feel me? Like, most definitely the year before, but at the end of the year. Because, whew, that drove me nuts. Like, I was having anxiety attacks. I was stress attacks. Everything. And I'm like, no, 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 no. And at the time, I was like, you know what? I would not do this again for one day. Like, I done did all this for one day. You feel me? But, yeah, I would do it again. But I would plan most definitely ahead. I'm not waiting. But y'all, that's it. that's how I almost didn't make it to prom. It was crazy. It was really crazy. And I'm going to be showing some pictures at the end so y'all can see me and my little prom daddy. Yeah, so it was cute. It was lovely. It was cute. And, you know, that's about it. It is. I'm going to be showing some of the stuff at the end. But it's going to wrap up the story time. And make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, press that post notification bell, comment hashtag #EraGang, and let's see how many subscribers I'm at, boo boo. I don't know if y'all can really see for real. Dang, y'all can't. This focus, I don't know what be going on. But anyways, 581 subscribers. Congrats to me. The girl out here doing it big, you know. And make sure y'all do comment down below. Follow me on all social medias. Everything gonna be in the description box. And I'll be back with more videos. And that's about it. Peace, guys.
Very much given. It's given.
Every day we lit, every day we used to next. Yeah.
ITCH, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm trippin' anyway. You know you can't control me, baby. You need a real one in your life. The bitches ain't gon' give it to you right. I'd rather be your BITCH.